Good morning, everyone. Let's have some happy trading. There. Morning, good morning, good morning. I have no idea what the markets are doing. Kind of looks like a buy stop to the 10-second blue line, all indices. Buy stop to the 10-second blue line, all indices. But again, that's just me. I haven't looked at these things at all, so please bear with me on that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. I think we're live on TikTok. Good morning, Justin. Oh, hold on. There we go. Yeah, it's not bad. How exciting. You guys should be thrilled out of your minds. All right. Let's see. I don't like the view on TikTok. We're gonna do something about that. Good morning. Who am I at? Good morning, Justin. Good morning, Glow. What's up, Glow? What's up, Justin? Good morning, Guy Burger. Good morning, Filio. Mike again. Good morning, Glow again. Good morning, Sog. Blessed morning to you, Orlando Walters. Ordy. Good morning, Ordy Yaskid. Good morning, Larry Cooper. What's up, Larry? What's up, Yorday? Good morning, Barry Deutsch and D Nice. Good morning, E88851. And thank you for renewing. Appreciate the support. Good morning, Brian Claus. Good morning, Matt Parker and Jay Parker. What's up, fellas? How's your knee doing, John? Good morning to Raya Edwards. Good morning, GB. All right, now, yeah, I don't know how to handle that. I got to pull that back further. I think that's even too low. Let me see. There we go. That might be better. Da 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 da. Gonna give me a chance. Yeah, that's better. I'll get that fixed up later, but it's good enough for now, I think. 9:29, 9:30, 8:29, 8:27, 8:14. Got any news this morning, ladies and gentlemen? By news, I mean CPI or funded, CFP. Oh my God, NFP. Holy shit. You know what I mean? All right, now I'm going to be on my hand. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Ace Bullet. Good morning, Miami Rocks, Larry Cooper, Geo, Scott Robertson, user 4386. I'm sorry, 4378. Next vid, please. Loves Sacrifice. Good morning to everybody on TikTok and YouTube. Da, 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 da. I have one goal and one goal only, and it's not to piss you all off, even though that is kind of fun. My goal is to get you all retired if you want to. How do we achieve that? By learning the system, baby. Gonna be da 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 da. There we go. We're moving. We are moving. Good morning to everyone. John Parker doing all right, thank you. Good, John. Prayers. Please say some prayers for John Parker to heal up his knee. Of course, Keith, our great person and coder that we have. And my beautiful wife, Bree, of course. Pray for everyone's health and happiness, everyone that we know and love and care about, and all the strangers in this world. And please take us to heaven in spite of our sins. In Jesus' name, we thank you for these things. Amen. Tariah Edwards. NFP. Oh, nice. Hydrogic. What's up? Hydrogic. Good morning. Welcome to the channel. I don't know. Hydro maybe is a different one. By the way, I started this this account on LH. Okay, I don't know who the fuck they were. The old Eagle FX, and this is the account. Okay, that's too long. That isn't going to work. Well, at any rate, I started with like 250 or something, and we're at $320 profit with my NAS trade. So everyone was complaining I had too big of an account. Now I'll trade small, and everyone will say, "Oh, yeah, it's too small of an account." Whatever. Da, da, da. Thank God the days of trying to make y'all happy have been long gone. So that is a small account. I doubled, and I don't know if I opened an account yesterday or the day before. We were having troubles with Eagle with Ego's way. Whatever. So, at any rate, that's that. Good morning, Lazarus. What's up, buddy? Good morning. It's my time. Good morning, Ace Bullet again. Gonna be it's my time. All right, there you are. 10-second buy stops are all in the money. Buy stop to the US 30 1 minute blue line, but I can't. I'll have to check my thing to see when's the last time I reversed this. And we're going to do a lot of stuff on the Uno reverse this morning. So if anybody has any questions, thank you for the Tariah. Thank you for answering my question about this. Going good, says Lazarus. Awesome. Yeah, and that whole turning on thing is pissing me the heck off, but it is what it is. All right. Now, what we're going to do is this, my friend, this is going to be training on Look how cute. Aww. All right. A lot of you have the Uno reverse. You have to have the system, then you have to have the sniper, and then we give you the Uno reverse. All right. So this is what you got. When you see, this is Uno reverse training. Well, how many minutes in are we? 10. Uno reverse. Let me switch this one now. Hold on. Oh, I didn't even set the YouTube channel. Hold on some more. Hold on. Da 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 da. Na, 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 na. Uno reverse trading. Shit. I hear something. I end Uno reverse. There you go. This is so cool. Look at that. Keith is a master, the master coder. All right, today. Now, what you're hearing or seeing at this case is that the Uno reverse is done. I don't think you guys will get that alert actually, but you get the idea here. I'll show you. Now, where were we? We need to add this video. Let's go here. And we're going to give this thumbs up, please, from everybody. Okay. Done on that. We're going to do that. All right. Now, what you'll see are these little flags come up. It's, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong. Does anybody have, good morning, James. Good morning, Super Z. Does anybody have the Uno reverse? John, do you guys have your new ones installed? Let's see where they at. Anybody have their Uno reverse installed? Do you see this exact little flag come up on your screens? Well, thank you for the new scanner. Amazing. Nice, John. We're going to keep tweaking it until it gets better and better. Do you guys see this? There's literally Super Z says yes. Thank you. All right, so the flag comes up. That means it's starting to think. It's starting to look. It's starting. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, John. Thank you, Lazarus. So this means the logic behind this indicator is turned, well, it's always scanning, but it turns on now. This is what this means. Barry Deutsch, John Parker, yes. Not mine, yes. Brian Claus, yes. Nice. Installed Guy Berger. Look at you guys go. It figures, by the way, for those of you watching, listening, the ones who do the best with my system are the ones who attend my lives the most. Let me just be clear on that. Dry Roach, 777s. Yay. Matt says yes. Okay. So does everybody understand that when this says yes, all of these have turned 30-second red? Okay. So let's go over this. So all indices here have turned red to the 30-second. That's what this means. Now, let's just get the sevens out of the way on that, right? So what it's doing, its logic is turned on when all of these have turned red to the 30-second. Doesn't matter if the 1 minute, 5 minute, doesn't matter. We're playing it from the 30-second. 100% NOI. Thank you, Matt. Okay, so that's what the start means. It's starting to hunt for the reversal of the 1 minute. What does that mean? It's starting to turn into Bunny. Well, wait, Elmer Fudd, and it's waiting for these to turn back to green. So after they're all red to the 30-second, which means they're all below their blue line. Then they're going to look for the buy stop to engage, which is what this is. This first TF, first time frame green, this happens to be the 1 second. Okay. So now it turned green. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Buy stop to NAS. And as soon as you see 3 out of the 5 of these turn green on the next time frame, I'll get into why the time frame matters. On the next time frame, then it's going to call a signal, a buy stop to the blue line, see, for the remaining ones in that case. And there you go. So this is cool. This is so fucking cool. You're seeing it live-ish. There you go. Buy stop to ES1 blue line. There it is. 5-second buy stop, and it just did it live. Wow. Thank you, God. That was easy. Okay. Let me move this over a little bit so you guys can see it better. Okay. Now, this matters. I might not even play thing today. Wow, that's wild. I might scoot over in the last minute and do it. All right. So this is the first. Now, when the first TF green comes up, that means this turned to green. It then looks for 3 out of 5 to the 5-second, 3 out of 5 to the 10-second, 3 out of 5 to the 15-second, 3 out of 5 to the 30-second to turn green. And then it sends up the alerts. Okay. So here's one that says 5 seconds right here. So this is when the SPX 500 5-second pops up. That means that's the last one that was going to go up to the blue line, SPX. And of course, it would be ES1 too, but that's it. And then it's going to do the same thing to the 10-second. I hope that made sense, but let's go over and I'm going to show you what it looks like over here now. Da, 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 da. So we're going to go over to here. And we're going to go over to SP. Always keep an eye. I'll tell you how to set this up. My bad on that one. So there we go. And we're going to go over the 5-second. And then we're here. Oh, we're going to have to go over to US 30 on this. My bad. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. This is fun. This is exciting. This should free you all up to make money while you learn the system. There we go. I don't know why that was turned on. Somewhere around there. Okay. Now let's make this SPX. You know, I'm going to have to add that over there, aren't I? All right. Now. All right. Now, what this saying is, and let's go over and check it if I can. This on here. Oh, no. Oh, it doesn't pull through even though it's on the same symbol? Really? Oh, fuck me. Shit. Really? Let's see. How can I do this easily? Put down your hand. Let's go over here. Let's go indicators. All right. Now this is how you install it. Your indicator will come like this. TSTS Uno reverse will have a date on it of 6/4. You will then, You will then see you click it once. It'll be added to your screen, but it has to be on the 1 second. This is going to be bad. How the fuck am I supposed to do this? Maybe just temporarily I'll do this because I love seeing all my things. Let's make this small. All right. And then some of the features you can do with this is you can move it top, right, text size, normal. I'm going to make mine small. You can make it tiny. I might even make it tiny. Now, where? Go over here. First time frame change and nothing. That's interesting. Oh, hold on. Require. Let me change that to that. It's so cool. You can do so many different things with this thing. Still no. There's the start. Well, let me go back. Oh, and this is supposed to be on US 30. Damn. Ah. Let me try that again. You should install it. Keep your indicator only on US 31 second. That's where you need to keep it. So let's be clear on that. There you go. This is US. Okay. Now we're squawking. So let me go ahead and put this down here. I'll figure out how to do this here. 10 second, 5 second. Okay, so let's go back. Hopefully we'll see these. Yes, we'll see these lines on US 30. All right. Now, how am I supposed to do this? 5 second maybe? Let's see. Oh, that looks like the right call. And then the 10 second. All right. Now, where am I in? Why is there no trading view? Come on. Oops, did it again. Damn, sorry. Hold on. Go up my hand. This is so much fun. Sorry if this is boring to some of you. Keith, did you just wake up? Good morning, Keith Palmer. We're just talking great things about you. Yep, just showed an end symbol, correct. Good morning, Keith. Every one of you should be thanking your stars for Keith being here and helping us with what we do, creating all these amazing indicators. somehow out of my mind. I really still don't know what it is. Oh, it's gone again. Son of a bitch. Keith. All right. So this is the first. Is this US 30? Yes. Okay. Now, SPX 500. Yeah, that's what I called. Okay. Let's run through it again. You're going to get the indicator. It's going to have the Uno reverse on it. You're going to click it once under invite only tab. Okay. So when you do that, you hit your indicators, you go underneath here. You're going to, under invite only, you look for the indicator. It's called the Uno reverse, and then it will say the date. You click it once, it comes up. You set it on US 31 seconds. Are we all clear on that? Yes or no? Thank you, Keith. What are your thoughts on NFP? I really don't give two shits. I believe we need a drop, and then we'll get back into the buys. So what I'm hoping for NFP is it pulls back down so we can get in some money, and then it's just going to go right back up because we're in a weekly buy. That's what my thoughts on NFP are, but I don't give two shits about NFP. Okay, so that's a yes. Good morning, little Joe. All right, so that's how you set it up. You buy the system, you spend $250 on the sniper, and then you buy the rifle, $50 a month, and then you get this Uno reverse steroid. Now, for those of you lucky enough who are in the system and you had the sniper, I gave it to you for free. Bree and I gave it to you for free, my beautiful wife. So you're welcome. Now, this is SPX. Okay. And beginning of the logic that turns on, Keith has it scanning always for the 1 second, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds to turn red. Once they all turn red, it turns on when you see the 1 second turns to green. That's our heads up. Then as this is this right here. Then as it the red, so the start is they're all red to 30 seconds. Then the first time the all green turns on the first time frame, which happens to be 1 second in this case. Then at which point this is an immediate, right? So right. So this is when they're all green on the first time frame. Next, if there is one, this is the second time, you'll see an SPX, you'll see a US 30, you'll see a NAS, whatever it is, and then it will end. That means they're all green on the 32nd. So it starts, turns on, looks for after they all turn to green. This means they're all red to the 32nd. This means the 1 second turns green. This means there's a buy stop to the 10-second blue line on NAS. And of course, obviously, you can see that's a win. And then you can see it ended. When it ends, that means the second's back to green again. Are we all clear on that? Because I really didn't say that clearly until that point right there. How many minutes in? 28 minutes in. Starts at 20 minutes in. Repeatedly. All right. Now we're going to check out SPX's. Keith, you need me to talk to me this morning. Is the coding going okay with the crypto edition? Are you okay with that? Do you need me for anything? I was going to go over the writing for this for you guys. You're welcome, Sog, and thank you for saying thank you. Keith, I don't know if he's still here. He might be back to sleep. All right, now let's see if we can get over to that area where that trade was. Let's see what it did. Here it goes right here. Now, see, that's weird. Why isn't it showing on my? Oh, wait. Is this a 5 second or 10 second? Shit, 10 second. Let's go over to the 10 second. All right. So this is a 10-second. Okay, I'm going to have to get up here in a minute. All right, let's take a look at that again. And this is SPX, if I remember correctly. Yep, it was a buy stop to 10, and it went up directly to it. Wow. You guys are going to make so much fucking money on this. And then look at all the buy stops afterwards. Buy, buy, buy. Oh my gosh. Demo money only. Finishing the crypto edition now. Oh, okay. So you don't need to talk to me, Keith. I only bug them when I do that. Like a stoplight orange. Yeah. Like a stoplight orange. Get ready. Green go. Good morning, Kim Bernard, and thank you for all you do for us, Kim. Please keep Kim in your prayers too, by the way, all of us. All right, now, this is too cool. Let's go back down to the one, because I want to see something on this, because you have to run it off the 1 second. I want to see how accurate all this is. Like if it changes because we're up on these higher time frames. This is going to be the beginning. Look at all the difference, all the different ones. This is a 10-second. This is a 15-second. And see, it's off on the time. So if we go to the 5 seconds, and let's see when we go down to the 1 second. Bring up the time. See, the 5 seconds true, but let's see the 1 second. $5-second, 10-second US 30. Okay, so we're good. So this is a 10-second US 30. Now, some of the settings. If you want the safest of the safest trades, you would require US 30 to be one of them. That's this click. Okay. You have, then it will refresh itself, come up with is US 30. See, now it's US 30. And if you don't care and you're comfortable with just being any 3, take it off. And then it will flip around. So that's what that's for. What does that mean? If you want US 30 and NAS and SPX to be the last one, if you want US 30 SPX, you want NAS to be the last one, that's what it will do when you turn that on and off. Okay. I would require it if you want to be totally safe, if you're trading funded trades, and wait for it to look like that. That's what I would do. See, now if you require it, watch. So now it's required, and now there is none on this particular trade. But if you don't care, you cannot require it. And they'll see that US 30 is the last one to go up, last one to go up. Okay, so does everybody understand the US 30 requirement? If you want 3 out of the 5 for US 30 to be required, turn it on. And that means that is your safest. That means it's either going to be NAS or SPX last. Good morning, Kirk. Everybody understand that? Yes, you understand that. No, you don't. That's what the requirement is for US 30. So you set this up, invite only scripts, pay for the system, $575 for the year, pay for the sniper and the sniper rifle, $250 and $50. Okay, then you get the Uno reverse, what I'm going over now. This is a free upgrade to the rifle. Believe it or not, it's crazy, huh? Okay. Then you install it on the US 31 second chart. And I swear, if someone asks me that, you're getting it revoked and you're not getting any money back. You're done. Just don't do that. Then you can require US 30, which I would do if you wanted the safest trades. But it works perfectly fine without it. I'm sure it's still a 95 to 98%, if not 100% win rate when it is clicked. When not clicked. So if you click it, now the table position, you can move it. You could put multiple tables on here, watch. So we're going to move this to the bottom right. Okay. We're going to move this table to the bottom right, and it's not really going to do much because there's not much here. Matter of fact, let me just do this. Well, let me do this because what's going to happen is this. We're going to move it to the top left. I think this is my version. Shit, I hope I installed mine. Good morning, Arginus Luna. We're going over the most amazing little fast little indicator ever made. See, now you moved it. Now, if I wanted to add 2 to a chart, which I will in the future, we'll go over to here. You'd go over to invite only scripts and you'd find it. I don't know if I have this. Let me see real quick. I don't know if mine's in here. It is. Okay. My version is just the souped up hyper thing. So now we're going to put on another one. It's going to pop up here to the right, I believe. Let me see. All buy stops are in the money. We need a pullback or there's no reason to play NFP. There you go. NAS, gold, all up in the money. All right, now, this is on the right, this is on the left. Now you can make your positions change. You can make your text sizes either tiny, normal, whatever. And I'll show you what tiny looks like. Isn't this fucking cool? You can see over there. I know. I'll get it better on thing. All right. So this is what tiny looks like. You can change it to tiny. Da. I'm going to go ahead and take that one off. We don't need it. Okay. So now we have all those. Now, if you click on it again, let me move this to the center actually. All right. So you guys can see it on TikTok too. Kim Bernard, amazing, right? Yeah, this should put all of you over the top. You should all be successful in making money now with the system. There's no excuses at this point. All right, this is what it looks like. I'm going to make it a little larger again. So make it normal. These are just all the little features you can have. Look how big normal is. This is a free upgrade from my beautiful wife Bree and I, coded by the great Keith Palmer. You can see you install it on the US 31 second. You go ahead and you'll see the beginnings of the starts right here. That's when everything turns. There's NFP in 15 minutes. I doubt we're going to play. Maybe I'll jump over for a minute. This is training. This is more important. This activates with the start when everything goes red to the 32nd. Let me draw that for you. When every one of these turns red, like this, to the 30 seconds, it triggers it to start. What does it start looking for? It starts to look for the 1 seconds to all turn green. If they all turn green, you will see this pop up on your screen. You're going to see first time frame turns green. This is the 1 second in this case. Then what does it do? Then it'll look for 3 out of the 5. If you have US 30 of them, it'll have to be like NAS or SPX to be the off one. So when we do this, if you require US 30 to do that, it's very, very selective. That means US 30 and NAS or US 30 and SPX. If it's and NAS, SPX will be last. If it's and SPX, NAS will be last. This is your safest one. You don't need to do that. If you don't do that, watch. Then you'll actually see some of the US 30s pop. See, there they come up. All right. So with that in mind, you can turn that feature on and off. And then when it's 3 out of the 5, see right there, there's US 30 once. And then here's US 30 again. And of course, both of these are correct. And you would have made shit ton of money if you had this turned on and listening to and trusting this. I see from your good Arginist, you should, but I'm kind of giving you a once over right now for the people who join late. So this can't any easier. All right. Now, this then engages, okay? And then, okay, and then it'll do it again and again and again on the 10-second, 5-second first, 10-second, 15-second, 30-second if one forms, right? It'll start doing all of those for you. And when it ends is when they all turn green again. And that's the end to the 30-second. So when they all turn back green like this, that means it's done and it ends. And that's what this is right here. Okay, so does everybody, if you watch this more than once or twice, do you understand how that works? Now I'm going to explain what the BSs are and all the rest of that as it goes. Good morning, Sub-Zero. You really want to watch this one? This is amazing. You're in amazing territory right now. Obviously, we're laying the foundations more and more and more for the upcoming robot that'll be released within 6 months to a year or sooner. Just like this time, if you happen to be in the sniper, everyone got this free upgrade. If you happen to be in the sniper and or any signal tier, hint, hint, for $150 a month, you will get the robots at such a steep discounted price, it'll shock you. When the robots come out, hint, hint, and you're not in the signals tiers 1, 2, or 3, hint, hint, and you're not in your sniper, hint, hint, and the robot comes out, there will be no robot less than $1,000 a month, almost for surely. The only way I can think of might be gold to $500 a month. But I'm telling you right now, the robots will range anywhere from $500 a month to $5,000 a month and more. And I'm not joking. The robots should be fully automated. That's what my goal is, a fully automated trading robot for you guys. And if it comes out in a year, great. If it comes out in 6 months, great. If it comes out less than 6 months, hint, hint, and you're not in, let me be clear on that. Good morning, Aussie Trader. Yeah, loving the system. Great, Sub-Zero. What's up, D-Man? All right, so I'm going to write this out because this is a very, very important point for you guys. I don't want anyone to have hard feelings or be upset. Okay? So let's be clear. We are going over currently going over free upgrade to rifle. Which is the first, which is like a step towards full automatic. Trading robot. To be clear, if you are in the sniper or any signal tier, when the robot is released, you will get it at a steep discount. I'm even going to go in there free. There'll be a way to get it for free too if you're in it. Let me tell you something. When I'm done with the robot, that motherfucker's going to work 90%, 95% of every trade, if not 100% of every trade, or the robot's not getting released. If you are not in either of those, the cost, and there are going to be various robots of these, and there'll be a way to get it for free. I remember what I said, but you got the robot will be anywhere from $1,000 a month. And yes, you hear this right. And probably greater than $5,000 a month, to be honest with you. Okay, so you guys want to write out as clear or Aussie Trading. Good morning, Aussie Trading. Thank you for being on both TikTok and YouTube. Yes, you guys are clear on what you're seeing. Yes, the robot is coming. Yes, it will have a super huge high win rate, or I will not release a robot. I'm not putting my name on something that doesn't work. Lazarus said yes. When I tell you, I can't even spell right. Because Bree and I are gonna, you're gonna, some of you will be qualifying for the free. Let me just tell you that. You'll get at least one of the robots for free for all the support you've given us over the years. So we are finishing up the crypto edition, the gold edition. That should be done before we leave for St. Thomas. And then we are going to have, I'm going to not do the funded trader initially anyways. I'm going to be doing the fully automated trading robot. All my full focus switches over to the robot. And I will test it. We're going to have to test it for a month or two, probably minimally, other than we might have some of you doing the testing for us also, just like we did. I'm your eyes going to watch video again, okay? Very clear, says Boyish. Safety bot engage, yep. Clear, 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 clear. All right. Because this is what you guys have to understand. As Bree and I have been developing the system and making it easier and easier for you to use, I actually started with a fully automatic trading robot when I first started 3 years ago. I had an email come in just the other day. The guy was so happy with it, and it was fantastic. But one of my family members watched an $1,800 profitable trade with the robot go from 1,800 to 1,500 to 1,200 to minus 300 or whatever, and then he hit the sell button. I was so pissed that he watched the trade go. I couldn't. It was like I'm trying to make a robot idiot proof, and I couldn't do it. Who wouldn't take $1,800 profit? Literally, the profit on each one of the trades was, I forgot what we were at, like 50 pips per trade. Every trade ever made with that robot was 50 pips, but I couldn't get it to be fully automated at the time because it was so random with how it was sometimes 30 pips, sometimes 50, sometimes 70, sometimes 100. You couldn't put trailing stop losses on it. It was trying to run on US 30, NAS, SPX, all of them at once. You can't do that now. But anyway, Long story short is he blew it. And then I took the robot back out and I started teaching you actually how to trade. And now we're coming full circle where I'm going to be making the robot. But if you are not in the tiers, you're going to have to buy the system for $575. You're going to have to buy the signal service for whatever, 150 to 350. If you're not in the sniper, you're going to have to buy the sniper for 250, and then the people will be paying. And trust me, people will be paying $1,000, $5,000 a month for the robot because, yeah, well, they'll be making a shit ton more than that as it goes. Okay. Miami Rocks, as I remember that. You've been with me that long, Miami Rocks. Can't wait for the robot. Yep. Yeah, I couldn't believe one of my own family members watched a profitable trade go negative. It was so disheartening. Every time the robot called to trade, it was a fucking win. But because the take profit wasn't set, like I should have just set it at 1 or 2 pips and been done with it. But whatever. Yeah, bullshit. So now I'm going to try to make a foolproof way of having the robot go without you guys being able to screw it up. No offense. But there's always someone out there that just can't follow the simple. When it's in fucking profit, take your fucking money. I don't understand people. Whatever. Anywho, so here we go. Now, some more features that you have with this particular thing is you have the ability to change your time frames. Oh, it's almost time for okay. NFP's coming out. Jeez. We'll trade it. You guys want me to trade or show you how to trade NFP when it comes? What we're hoping for on NFP is a sell. This is exactly what we need to have on NFP. Let's be clear. We need price action to hook and come down, and then it will come up later, either this morning, today, or during the same candle. But if we don't see this pullback, it's gone up all morning long. There's nothing we can do. We need to see this pullback. So it's really not going to be much of an NFP play. Do you guys want me to trade NFP? It's no big deal. If you guys want to go, just look for that. Look for a pullback on NAS, SPX, US 30, whatever. Yep. Or Lazarus says yes. Any YouTubers want me to play NFP? We need a pullback to go against. And I'll probably hang up here somewhere. Great. Now I'm going to have another one of these things. Gosh darn it. Okay. This fucking thing. Take a copy. My charts. What do you call that? No, continue training, says Glow. Sure, training, says Kirk Brown. Oh, great. Well, I don't know what to do now. Well, it's just going to be a minute. All right, here we go. Let me go back to here. Let me take this one off. Let's make this back to, I think this was ES1. All right, now. Okay, we're looking for a sell on NFP. Do not trade NFP. Make sure you demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor. All right, we need the pullback. If I see a pullback, we're in a permanent buy, so we're going to look for a pullback down. There we go. There's a nice little pullback. All right, there's the downturn. Looks like we'll be watching NAS closely. Then we're going to see a buy, but we need it to go further down than the 1 second. So let's see this. Here it is, NFP. Oh, shit. Well, there it is. You're in the money. Take your money out. There's your buy. There's your buy. There it is. We're literally up $400 in this account that I started either yesterday or the day before at, it was 200, 250, I don't know. And there it is, and that's how you do it. And that's your trade. I had that trade open since yesterday. I told you it was going to be a buy. They're always a buy. It's always a buy. That's it. It's a buy. I told you it was a buy. That's all you can do. Okay, back to training. That was easy as fuck. All right. Back to training. See, didn't take any time at all. That was easy. All right, let me get this off here. Buy, stop again, 5 seconds. It's going to go through there. Just watch. All right, now let's go over to here. Let me separate these time zones here. Look how there you're in the money on the 1 second buy stop. You have time for SPX 1 second buy stop. You have time for SPX 1 second buy stop. There. This will stay there. All right. Here's some more features. How easy. I mean, come on, peeps. 1 second buy stops. All indices 1 second buy stops. Easy peasy. Look at the money we made with the system. No, we've never, ever, ever missed a NFP call in 3 years since the system has been created. We just casually played NFP. Good morning, Blue Tide Acrylics. All right. Good morning, Julius. Good morning, everybody. We're doing training on the Uno Reverse Steroid edition of the rifle. You guys now have it. In order to get it in the future, you need to buy the sniper, you need to buy the rifle, and then you'll get this. That's how you get the system. When you get it, it'll come to you in your invite-only script. It'll be looking exactly like this. It'll say TSTS, the Safety Trade System, Uno Reverse with the date. You'll click it once, it'll pop up. You put it on the US 30 1 second. Is that true? We put it on the US 30 1 second, yes or no? Is that true, yes or no? Do we install the Uno Reverse Steroid Rifle Edition on the 1 second? Yes or no? That is correct, Larry. That is correct. Lazarus. Tariah Edwards. Okay. After we install it, I went over how you can read it. Let's do it again. When all there we go. Let's move this back over here. That didn't work all right, there we go. All right. When all of the time frames turn red on the 1 second, 5 second, 10 second, 15 second, 30 second, you will see this start pop up on your charts. Okay. Then when you see the first direction, first time frame turn to green after they're all red, then you're going to see this pop up right here where it says first time frame. Okay. Then that means it's looking for 3 out of the 5 on the 5 second, 10 second, 15 second, 30 second. Okay. So that means it's looking. When it finds one, you can either turn on or off the requirement to look for a 30 second. If it's required to have 30-second be one of the three, then it has to be US 30 NAS and it will tell you SPX. It has to be US 30 SPX and it'll be NAS. But see, it goes away. If you turn off that requirement, then any 2 out of the 3 can do it. In this case, US 30, which will be normally the case. The reason we have that in there, the US 30 sometimes doesn't follow and go up. I mean, as in 99 out of 100 times it will follow and go up, but every once in a while it won't. So if you require it, it is a little safer. Now, after it reads the 5 second, it then goes to the 10 seconds. It waits for 3 out of the 5 for the 10 second. If it does it, we'll make the call. It'll flag you. It'll put a flag up. Then the 15 second, and then the 30 second. And once they all turn green again, you'll see the end of the look. And it'll be the last thing you see right here. It'll say end. And then it's done looking until, again, of course, all the time frames turn red again. And then once it sees they all turn red to the 30-second, it repeats the pattern. And it happens a lot more frequently than I thought. I think it's been 60 times over the last 2 days it's done that. Sevens, if everybody understands that rough outline. Good morning, Kim, the Candle Envy Lady. Good morning, Kim. Everybody understand that? Yes or no? Good morning, Michelle Golinsky. Michelle, you're going to love this thing. Okay, Julius. All right. Now, this is a training video. You guys all need to go back and rewatch this video over and over and over again. Now, with all that being said, we traded NFP like it was nothing, by the way. Zero issue. There you go. And that's what it looks like. And this just happened. And yes, it made money. And yes, by the way, let's be clear on something. NFP happened here. Let's be clear on this. This is where NFP happened, right here. All the trades were back here when it told you what to do. So this Uno reversal called what to do. Who was that guy that asked, what do you think about NFP? There it is. It literally called out NFP back here before NFP happened an hour later. You were getting buy signals from the Uno reverse. You can't deny it. They're right here. We just talked about this live. There it is. Buy and buy. So it knew what it was going to do an hour before NFP. You see how the market's manipulated? Now, I was hoping for a pullback on NFP so we can get you guys back in, but there's nothing I can do about that. And there it is. And that is your basis, okay? Now, some other features that you have with this free upgrade given to you by Bree and I, my beautiful wife. You can position in the different positions. You can make the size tiny, small, normal. You can then make this is very, very important. Listen to me on this. I'm going to have Keith take out the wait 5-second intervals. I don't think you guys should be able. Don't touch these right here. Do not touch these right here. Just leave these preset. Okay. But what you can touch is this, and this is why this is very important. Let's just say you're going to do the 1 minute through 5 minute on the 3 minute on the one chart. Well, then you can change these to any intervals you want. You can set them up to 5 minute. You can put a 7 minute in there, 10 minute, any ones you've pre-done. You can do 15 minute. You can do an hour. Watch what happens. This is so fucking cool. Keith is just an amazing coder. So watch what fucking happens. Let's just do 12-hour. And then let's just do, what's 240, 720, let's do 780. Okay, and then we hit OK. Well, the very first, oh, it already changed it all. That's funny. The very first 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So now it'll play the same exact thing when these turn red, whatever 4 you have in the first, it'll read. And then when this flips, listen to how great this is. Listen to how great this is. Listen to how fucking cool this is. Then when you see that happen, this first one happens, and then this one happens with, let's just say, the 2 out of 5. You also are going to get that. So say it was ES1, NAS, and NQ1, and we had US 30 last. Well, once it goes from 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, 60 minute, whatever time frames you put in here, the very first time the green 5 minute flips, it'll tell you where the 10 minute is. Johnny Green. Eventually, that is not part of what you get, but eventually, Johnny, yes, it is. That'll be correct. You're welcome, Annie Apple. So listen, you can have the multiple charts. Remember what I told you? You put this on the, you're going to put this on the US 31 second. We're going to install another one right here. We're going to go over to here. We're going to go to invite only. We're going to type in Uno. We're going to type in, well, my version. We're going to hit it. It's going to come up. It's going to come up over here automatically to the right. But yes, there will be a signal room eventually, but that's not part of it. That is absolutely, don't start getting greedy with things. We need top left. Okay, watch. So now you can have set up, watch this shit. 3 minute, by the way, this is 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 300 minutes. Okay. So now you can have this set up 1 second. Listen to me well on this. This is incredible what you're witnessing here. Okay, due to the great Keith Palmer and the generosity of Bree and I, thanks to God, you can literally have set up, watch, how fucking cool is this? You can have set up 1 second through 3 minute, any version of that. And then you can have set up 5 minutes through whatever time period, a day, 4 hours, 12 hours, whatever you're going to do. And then the first, you can do 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes. And when the 15-minute turn, then it keeps doing its logic all the way through. Then you can add a third chart and go to the higher time frames. Anyone catching on yet? Is anyone catching on to the gorgeousness of what you now have in your possession or can get? You can control without having to watch charts the whole fucking day, all the way through whatever time periods you want, all the way through, pick one. You can go through, say you went up to 4 hours on this one, right? So then you can go to, I don't know, if you want to do like a 5 hour, and then you want to do like a 7 hour, and then say you want to do a 12-hour flip. So you can do Uno reversals on any day of the week, any time of the week. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's do 10-hour. And let's go over here and go to 12-hour. And let's go over here and go to a full day. And then let's go over here and go to a week. Are you guys catching on yet? You can have this set up to read any time frames. So you never miss the reversal on a 1 second day. You never miss the middle of the reversals. This would be perfect for scalping. This would be perfect for your Nadex, for instance, with a 5 minute, 10 minute. You'll never miss a reversal on the higher time frame for your long-term buys. You're welcome, Annie. Okay. Everyone, mouse on the floor. Everyone gaping. Everyone just, holy shit, what is he giving us for free? Hopefully I've given you guys your freaking retirement for free. hopefully I've made it so you guys can all make money trading, and you never, ever, ever have to work again a day in your life unless when you want to. Look at all these buys, by the way. And just so we're clear, this account was no more, hold on, than $250. No more. And just the one trade on NAS is 489. So I doubled an account in a day on a tiny account. Barry Doy 6 stuff. Yep. Drooling on myself. Thanks to God. Yep. And there you go. And all of this, if you were in the sniper, you got this for free. If you were in the sniper and or the sniper rifle too. This is a free upgrade. What you see on the sniper right here is this thing down here is the most important indicator ever made. You can't trade, in my opinion, you can't trade without it. This is what it's reading. Keith has it checking the 1 second, the 5 second, to the 1 second over here. It's checking the 1 second, 5 second, 5 minute. Over here, it's checking the 1 second, 5 minute daily. Yeah, that's what you're seeing. Non-stop. So there you go. You can set this up any which way you like. Any which way you like. You're welcome, Dennis. You're welcome, Luke. You're welcome, Larry. Now, if any of you have trouble using this, I'll be using this on a daily basis, but be trading every day with it because I use it every day. You can see 5 second buy stops, which we didn't even get into the basics. Look at how easy this shit is. Watch this. This is a 5 second buy stop on all indices. I just told you how to run it, like how to use it properly, right? But the reality of it is, it's calling out buy stops for you too. And why it's only calling out buys because we're in a permanent buy. If we go into a sell position, we'll code it to have sells, but right now it's just permanent buys. You're welcome, John. Yes, it is, Aussie Trader. It is a game changer. Oops, sorry, I hit that again. Damn, keep hitting that thing. But it's all, so when this says all these are 5 second buy stops to the blue line, we can go over here, right? And we can go to the 5 second blue line. Let me get over here. And they're buy stops. All of them are buy stops, 5 second blue line. Let me get that large. I'm going to take this off. I can't have them all going. See how they lapped over each other. Let's delete this one. Delete this one. Yeah, I'll delete that one. We're going to make this here. And now we're back to where we are. I don't like it that big. Well, it can be on this one. That's fine. And there you go. I mean, crazy. Amazing. I mean, yeah. So not only is it's calling 15 second buys. And that's what it'll do. So not only does it do everything I just taught you from a second ago, it also tells you how it's calling the actual trades themselves inside of there. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to make this one a little bigger. And this is your normal, quote unquote, setup. I like it like this, actually. There we go. There. Let's see if I can make this one. Any questions over any of that? Please ask if you do. Not even sure these. I have to put mine on here. So hold on a second. I always have something a little different than you guys because I'm always testing out further improvements on things. So that's why. If you see it said my Kev's version, that's because it's for me to make things better for you guys. Hope it helps you, Jacob. I hope it helps you, Kim. I pray to God it gets you guys all profitable. And I'm going to make this to the 3 minute. Nope. Then I'm going to pick up over here on the 5 minute. Then we're going to pick up over here the 7 minute. Then we're going to pick up over here the 10 minute. Then we're going to pick up over here the 15 minute. And we're going to pick up over here. What number was that? 20 minute. And then we're going to go to the 30 minute. Then we're going to go to the 60 minute. And we're going to see what those look like, because these will create your higher time frames. All right. Any questions over anything regarding the this particular indicator? This is just amazing. The coding feats that Keith did is amazing. Y'all need to thank Keith. The generosity of Bree to allow you guys to get this for free. Her heart has gold in it. It is literally gold. Bree's heart is not red. Her heart has to be solid gold. She's so kind and sweet and loving. She's such a good wife. Best wife I could have been blessed with. Unbelievably kind-hearted. Do you think we could have charged a little money for this particular indicator? It's just an upgrade of your rifle. We could have charged for it. But no, we did not. You know how much work went into this between me having to get to order of operations and Keith having to code this? Ridiculous. All right. So if any one of you ever want to learn how to trade again in your life, you're looking at the easiest solution for it now. What is this? 1 second buy stop. Pink's going to come up across purple. This is going to fill in the gap right here. This is going to go up above the previous high. By the way, 60-minute buy stops are here. You can see those. But in order for anything to happen, you get a pull down. There's nothing we can do until it does. All right. I'm very, very happy with how this turned out. But I am not demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor. What do I know about trading? Oh, this is a 1 minute buy stop. I'm sorry, 1 minute buy stop. See how it's forming? See how they're forming right here? 15 second, 30 second. See, isn't this the coolest shit? Now you guys finally get to see what I see when I'm looking at charts. You can finally see how it's flipping down. That's what you need. Let's pull down, creating these 15 second to go to not -5. I hope it goes all the way up here again. And then you'll see it go to the 30 second red, and then we'll get back in it again. You're welcome, Barry. You're welcome, Brian. You're welcome, Kirk. You're welcome, GB. You're welcome, Jacob. You're welcome, Kim. And there it is. And there they are forming again. So when you see these go down, you're not going to be like, oh, it's going to go down forever. The end of the world's here. Tariffs, tariffs, tariffs. Tariffs are going to destroy us. Tariffs are going to go down. Oh, all except that they forgot that we don't believe in any of that bullshit and that it's a weekly buy stop. And we have 1,000 more pips to go up on for US 30, which means we have all these to go up on, which means, as I told you, ES1 will get to record highs. SPX will be to record highs. NQ will be to record. As everyone was saying, tariffs, 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 it's the end of the world. I was the lone person telling you that this was not the end of the world, that this was going to go up. And there it is. Pink crossed blue. Green, 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 red, green again. There's your green, green up here. There it is. NQ1 buy stop to the orange line, to the orange line, to the orange line, to and past the orange line on NASDAQ and Q1. And it hasn't even gone to the orange line on US 30, and it will. We are not done with this. You're in a permanent buy until I see the daily over. Then I'll tell you when that happens. But until then, you're in a permanent buy. Why some of you take sells other than the fast ones? I can see why some of you take sells on the fast ones. It's easy money. I get it if you're scalping. But why would you take it on anything is beyond me. I have no clue of why you would do that. It makes no sense to me. You're in a permanent buy. Let these go down, 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 down to the 30-second, 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and then let them come back up again. And play the buys when you see the 1 second flip five. It's literally telling you, just follow the fucking flags. How about that, peeps? Jesus. I swear to goodness. And some of you will still find a way. Yes, you did. Thank you, Miami Rock. Yes, I did. Still find a way to screw this up. I wash my hands of it. I don't know how else to help you all. All right, now let me set an alarm here. I am going right at 9:30. I am leaving at 9:30. I'm not staying 1 second past 9:30. Well, 9:31. But that's it. I'm not staying any more than that. I have to go this morning. All right. Now, cheese pizza. Easiest shit on earth. Easiest shit on earth. But you're right. Can you believe there's actually haters and doubters that he doesn't know how to trade? Really? Well, I made a fucking indicator that trades better than you, than all of you, actually. I don't want to be mean, but it is. This is literally trading better than any of you can possibly. No offense to any of you, including Tommy or anyone else that's extremely good at trading, but this is it. This is what you see. Signal service. Everyone sleeps on the signal service. I don't know why or how you guys do not have the signal service. Basically, for $150 a month, you literally can be having these signals. I don't understand what you guys do. A signal service that was 100% accurate. It can't be wrong. Let me be clear on that. It just can't be wrong. Never wrong, always right, and you get your stuff, and yet we only have probably 50 people in the signal service. Hundreds and hundreds are in the sniper. I think we're 400 or 500 in the sniper. But I don't understand why you must not understand what a signal service is. New world of trading, get the system. Yes, Mr. Gold, correct. And good morning to you, Mr. Gold. Yep. And Mr. Gold is retired using the system, by the way, so we're clear, and he's on this live. So you guys can have signals given to you. I do know the last time I checked these two rooms, this was 15-0, and this was 85-0. A total of 100 wins with 0 losses. And there you go. I mean, what better can you get? And now we've come out with this free upgrade for you guys. Jesus. Oh, but we charge too much. Okay, is there any person here thinks $570 for the year for the system and $250 a month for the sniper and $50, so you'd be paying $300 a month? Would you think that what I just went over with you alone for the Uno reverse should be selling for $3,000 a month, for $1,000 a month, for $5,000 a month, and we gave it to you free for $100 a month, $500 a month? You don't think the Uno reverse steroid, the thing I just went over, is worth anything? Bree and I just gave it to you for free. Nice, Hydro. Have a good day too. Yet me and Bree didn't charge you for this. We could have charged and could and should have charged hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for this. I think some of you do not understand the power that you possess right now. I don't think some of you appreciate what you're seeing right now. To say that alone the Uno Reverse Steroid Edition is not worth $250 a month is nothing about trading. Nothing about trading. The system and the add-ons are paid for one. Correct. That is correct, Larry. Barry Dory says gold. By the way, the 1 minute buy stop I called is in the money. The free signals I give you every day is priceless. There's nothing that you can possibly say. Every day I'm here trading with you, making the correct call, 99 out of 9,999 out of 10,000, right? Look at it. There it goes up before your very eyes, as called out by me. Free signals, free Uno reverse steroid indicators given to people who were already in the sniper. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. It is ridiculously cheap. And yet there's haters. Oh, it's too pricey. Oh, it costs too much. Oh, Kevin really doesn't know how to trade. Oh, really? Okay, then. Go somewhere else, haters. I don't care. I'm here giving my time to you. I can be trading all day long, every day, or just when I want to. I don't have to do any of this stuff for you guys. But yet here I sit, trying to help you all get retired, trying to help you all make money trading. Oh, look at that money you just made. Fill in the gap buy stop, 1 minute NAS, and I guarantee the same thing as an NQ1. Yep, in the money on NQ1. SPX in the money. ES1 in the money. Let's see the. Yep, YM and US30 in the money. All the money you just made with me explaining things to you, telling you that this was a 1 minute buy. Wait, let's flip now. We can get this to flip back down again. That'd be awesome. $5,000 a month. Let me be clear on something. I paid $5,000 years and years ago, like 10 years ago, whatever, maybe 7 years ago, before I had the system developed, right? I paid $5,000 upfront with my brother and I for a gold robot that never made one trade. And then he was asking for $1,000 a month after that. I was like, Mike, what the fuck? Yeah, you can't. No. What we give you here is priceless, and we don't charge you bullshit. We should charge you way more money. We got to wait for this to turn red, then we got to wait for all of these to turn red. And then we'll get back in. See how when this goes down, it's creating a 30-second buy stop. As this goes to the 1 minute and this goes to the 5 second, you'll see a 1 minute buy stop. As this goes to the 10 second, you'll see 3 minute buy stops and so on. Let me save these. Bookmark all tabs. Okay. I will trade market open with you, but I have to go right after that quickly. Good morning to everybody on TikTok and YouTube. Oh, hold on. Good morning to Lazarus, Miami Rocks, Larry Cooper, Little Joe. D-Man, Julius, Geo, Ray, Super Z, It's My Time, Aussie Trader, Michelle Glowinski, user 1570, Annie Apple, Changed My Life, The Griffey, FPS Junkie, Rampus Man, and welcome some of you to the channel. There we go. Good morning, Dwayne Reed. You're going to want to rewatch this. This is a training video. I would absolutely rewatch this video as many times as you can. We need a pullback at least to the 20th. We're going to have to wait. I don't know if there's going to be any trade. 10-second buy stop, 15-second buy stop. If you don't know what a buy stop is, get the system. It is a future pending order. Between, hold on. Okay, I got to run for a second. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's better. Buy stop, take profit 21,737 on NAS. Take buy stop 15-second SPX NQ1 21,772. Buy stop SPX, take profit 5,985. 15-second buy stop. We hope this dropped lower, by the way. 5,996 for ES1. It's not even 15-second, but it is 10-second buy stop YM1 and US 30. Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor. Thanks for the heart. Changed my life. Hope you enjoyed it here. I'll be back in a minute. I'll leave you on the NAS. We want this to drop way further before market open. Yeah, I should be. I gotta let it go. All right, I'm back. I will stay through market open, but that's it. Are you in profit yet? Yeah, probably actually off the orange down there. Yeah, you would be in profit if you did that trade up proper to the rules. Okay. Anybody have any questions over trading, how to trade? Please understand that if you purchase the system today, you can. Yep, I upped that, so we're good. You can click on it. You can read about it, what's included, what's not, what you do, what you don't do, all that good stuff. You fill everything out. Pay for it. Once you do, you get your training every other Monday. Matter of fact, if you bought it today and you gave us your TradingView username, quickly you can have your training done on Monday, this coming Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then over here, we have rules. These are your rules. Make sure you look at your rules over the time. The rules are your secret sauce. Quit asking people in the fucking Discord for any of their secrets that they have. No one in the Discord knows any more than what the fuck I do with the system. And quite frankly, I should ban you the next time you ask someone for their. Follow the fucking rules. These are the rules. Please include and your name in every email. What do we see? US, so US 30, US 30, 15-second buy stop is in the money. You're in the money on the, well, you saw time for the NAS actually. You're still in the money though on that. And yep, here we'll put this, we'll take profit right here. You still have time for NQ1, but you already did make money on your US 30 buy. And let me see. SPX, you have plenty of time for this NAS. NAS buy to the 15-second orange line is happening right now. Yay for us. This is what I called out for you just a few minutes ago. Sniper, pink cross to blue, green, 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 red, green, green. Well, this is actually a broken box. Buy stop to the orange line. See it go up before your very eyes. It's called. See it go up. There you go. NAS crossing, take profit. There it is. I just told you had time. You could have made that trade. Zero drawdown on NAS or NQ1. Zero drawdown on SPX or EM. There it is. There it is. There it is. How much? Nice. There you go. Boom, 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 and boom. As called out live. Again, if I can trade like this and do every day, then you can. If my members can do this, then you can. If you're new to trading, that's great. You don't need to have experience. You can do this and learn the system. It's made for beginners. Okay. Now, as I continually call out these trades live for you, do you guys have any questions over how to trade? Remember, the rules are the rules. Once you buy the system over here for $5.75 at safetytrade.com, right? Once that occurs, then you get your training and you get your rules. Okay. The old ways of trading are horrid. 99% of the news is the technical data is BS. You look at the trade, you're in the money on the NAS. I told you YM1 cross. I mean, it doesn't stop all day long, all day long, all day long. Let's try to go through those rules again. All right. So all the old ways of trading do not work 99% of the time. Yeah, sure, you'll make a right trade with this Fibonacci retracement or something, sure. But they're not going to leave $7.2 trillion to chance, and that's just Forex alone. Price goes up and down solely because the market is manipulated. They are not leaving $7.2 trillion a day. That's T with a trillion. And here's another fake thing for all of you. Why on earth do they say it's anywhere from 6 trillion to $7.8 trillion a day? They don't even have an exact number on Forex. Bullshit. I call bullshit on that. They sure as hell do. They sure as heck do. but they know where it's going to go. So we know where it's going to go thanks to our system. They taught us the wrong ways of trading. I guarantee you they did. They absolutely told us the wrong ways to trade. The Fibonacci retracement works sometimes. Head and shoulders, barely. Volume VWAP, nope. RSI, nope. Bollinger Bands, nope. News sucks ass. Yet another example of BS News. Argentina discovers the largest gold, silver, copper deposit in 3 decades on May 25th, and gold goes up. So much for supply and demand. China and Uganda find double the gold deposit in the history of gold and doesn't go down in half, it goes up. Especially the news blows do not work. A broke clock is even right twice a day. I swear, a broke clock is more right than support and resistance. Guarantee you it is. We all know you can make a little bit of money once in a while, but in the long term, you always lose with any of those ways of trading. And we know that's a fact because over 93% of us, quit trading. 93% of us quit trading in 3 years. Why would 93% of us quit trading in 3 years? None of us would if the old ways of trading worked. Okay? And there you go. Other rules that you might want to understand. If the old ways of trading don't work, we have a trade tracker that tracks every signal called out by my system, and it's been 100% accurate on over 120 symbols. Pretty good. Pretty good. My only goal is to help you be retired. Matter of fact, Mr. Gold is on this morning. He is retired using my system. D Nice is retired. Marco Risby is retired. Kimberly Harrington is retired. Prayer sent. Maria Toller is a stay-at-home mom, retired. Mr. Gold again. Gary is here. Adam S. retired. Boost retired. Tommy and Jay could retire, but they don't feel like it. They love their jobs. Well, I know Tommy does. He loves his job, senior election engineer. One of our members did so good. Goroff, Banat from Norway, he did so good over the past 3 years with the system that he is now a licensed, this is his site, he is a licensed registered broker in Norway, licensed by the country, his country of Norway. He's done so good with my system consistently. And he has his own, this, so fucking cool. I'm so proud of him. And Goroff is a good trader. He's good. There's many people as good as Goroff trades. I'm just saying. He can do it, you can do it. They can do it, you can do it. 6 month monthly, you need to go with the flow. Being taught by LD to his children and grandchildren, 8 years old and 12-year-olds. That's why I keep telling you we're in permanent buys. Buy, 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 buy. Don't do the sells unless you're getting out in and out super quick. Okay. Chat GBT, I swear, it's a freaking AI, and we're trading against Vanguard and BlackRock's AI, Adam and Aladdin, and the AI, Chat GBT AI, just loves us. Loves us. You can read that over at your leisure. Facts. If you do something right enough long, then results are 100% predictable. You can use this in your day-to-day lives. Before you take a trade, you should number it out. I don't even bother teaching you that anymore. You guys are just, it is what it is. Before, if you need help, always go to your rules. Always go to the Discord learning room. Always go to my YouTube channel, attend the advanced training session. Ask questions on my daily lives. Google is your friend. Go to your initial training video. And then if all that fails, you can send an email to us. We have hundreds and hundreds of members. I don't have time to answer. Bree doesn't have time to answer every one of your emails. We're not doing it. Warning. This is an NDA protected program, protected. It is also a trademark protected program, and is also a patent pending uh, protected program. If you try to charge others for training, you will be sued. If you try to guess at my indicators, you will be sued. We only actually had to sue one lady in Chicago, and we won 10. US 30 crossing up, up, up. As I, yes, we're at 542. Okay. I'll just say $250. It, that's 382. It is now up $547 on one. So I doubled the account, and I know more than 2 days. Look, it go up before your very eyes. Easy peasy money. This is an AS 0.02 and a very small account. Sometimes I trade accounts just for fun. How can I word that? If a family member needs something or does something, I can't trade for them, but I trade just for fun. And they can do whatever they want when they do whatever they want in that account. But I never trade for anyone because I am not a financial advisor. Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor. Okay. About 7.5 minutes to market open. We need some kind of pullback at market open or we can't get in it. There's nothing we can do. Let's go back to the rules just for a couple more minutes. The rules are so important. New H&H, read that over, watch the video. This is a trading rule that would absolutely revolutionize 99% of your trading, but when the indicators are to the left and above, it's only buys. When it's right and left and below, then it's a sell. What do I mean by that? Like right now, this can only be buys on the 15 seconds. See how it hooked down and stayed up the orange line? That's the way it is even when you go to, for instance, the weekly. Let's do that. Okay. See your weekly orange line, and we go to the 3 weekly. See how the orange line is above, price went below it. That's just the buy opportunity. See here, 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 and here. They're all the same. They're all buys. If that makes sense to you. So you can't have a sell. Now, for instance, if we go over to the daily, right here, and we look at, for instance, SPX, you can see how the orange line goes to the left and below right here. It can only have been a sell then. So just pay attention to your orange lines when you're trading with my system. Very, very simple, but it's a very good rule. It will prevent a 50% loss. You can't do a sell when it's a buy, and you can't do a buy when it's a sell. We only have 2 steps to our system, but combining how to trade, step 1 and step 2. How to trade a signal. This is a training video. This is W. Some of you were trained by that silly little place that does W's and M's. That's what W's and M's, and it teaches you what to look for in my system when it looks like that. Trading rules specific tells you to look for your 1 second. Some of you try to trade the hourly or 15-minute or hourly. You forget about the 1 second, 5 second, 10, and that's stupid. The way the safe trades are formed is they form first 1 second, 5 second, 10 seconds, then the 15-minute and hourly and whatever. You can open up more than one, but don't get caught. How to tell, sniper scanners, all that stuff. Trading rules for beginners, right there. And then these are the most important trading rules, by the way. I don't want to skip over this. 6 minutes to market open. Right here is the most important trading rules there are. Always thank God and always do good with the profits. I invented the system over 3 years ago. I got all my money back. I lost for 2.5 years. I only stuck with it because Bree believed in me. Well, Bree believed in me, and I had to do it for my youngest child. So he didn't have to work third shift because he has epilepsy and was having seizures. So you always thank God that I invented the system, that God used me as his humble servant. Always thank God that I shared this with you, because I did not have to share this with you. Could have kept it to myself. So I'm asking you to thank God, and then always do good with your profits. Just because you have a nice new car and you want another nice new car and another nice new car, why don't you, instead of being greedy and living like that, actually get yourself a nice car, your wife a nice car, get yourself a house. How about you buy your children cars? How about you buy your children a house or two? How about you buy strangers and pay for their rent for 6 months? How about you buy something for your niece that you never spoke to in the last 3 years, but you go ahead and take care of her anyways, and maybe give her an apartment or buy a house for her? You guys are going to make money with my system. You do good with your money with the system. Okay. Good. We have 15-second buy stops forming again. Only thing I'm calling for is we need a dip that open just like I drew. We need this to come down for a thing, and then we need the hook to come up. If we don't see a pullback, I can't get you in the system. Right now, I see a 15-second one right here. We can wait for that. Do not play market open. It moves fast. It moves furiously. I'll be in and out of trades for you guys even hear me on YouTube most of the time. That's just the way it is. Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor. Three minutes to market open. 3 minutes to market open. Metals and cryptos are done. No way, Keith. Are you kidding? I thank God daily finding. I bet, Larry. Larry never traded before. Thank you, Larry. No way, Keith. Are you being truthful? Metals and cryptos are done? Wow, that's amazing, Keith. Thank you so much. Yep, Julius. I pray you get your dream come true, Julius. And little Joe and everybody listening. All right. Buy stop. NAS at open. We got to hope it dips further, but I'll put this one in for us for later. NAS take profit where I put it, and I don't list the take profit because poor Kim has to write these down. So I'm trying to help her by just showing you. You can see what I'm doing here. 15-second buy stop NAS, 15-second buy stop NQ1, 15-second buy stop SPX, 15-second buy stop ES1. Let me see, YM1. Yep, 15-second buy stop YM1. 15-second buy stop US30. Now, if these just bolt up, this is the best we got. I prefer a little pullback. I'm going to watch, I think we're going to watch NAS closely. I like this NAS. Yep, NAS is already busted up. So there you go. Less than 2 minutes to market open, less than 2 minutes to market open. One minute to market open, 1 minute to market open, 1 minute to market open. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's hope for a pullback on one of the three, if not three of the three. I'm going to go with either US 30 on the pullback or NAS. I don't think SPX. I think we're going to see that kind of follow. I know it's been leading a couple of days recently, but not today, I don't think. I have one trade open in a very small account. It's a NAS buy. It's in take profit. It can't lose money. Yeah, thank you, Keith, for everything you do. Wow. Market open. We're going to sit right here and wait. Wow. There we go. There we go. Boom, baby. Take profits or hit. Boom. Take profits or hit. Close down your NAS trades. Close down your NAS trades, or at least let one runner stay open. NQ1, take profit hit. Take, you can get back into US stop US 35, baby. Boom, baby, boom. Love the US 30. Buy stop 15-second YM. NAS, you're in the money. Nothing you can do. You're in money. NQ1, you're in the money. SPX, I don't know if you're in money or not. Come on, SPX. What the? Really? I have no idea. I can't see it. You have time. You have time. I thought ES. You have time for ES. I knew that. Look at that. You have time for ES1 to go up. You have time for ES to go up. Look at them flying. Look at them. Pop, pop, pop. All take profits are hit across the board. Look, there it is. There's YM1. You're welcome. There's US 30. You're welcome. No YM1. There it is. There it is. There it is on NAS. You're welcome. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. It was NQ1. You're welcome. You still have time on SPX. You still have time on SPX. Buy stop. You still have time on ES1. You've already made money. You still have time on SPX. Nope. There's SPX. There they pop. Told you before they all happen. You're welcome. All right. God bless you all. If you want to learn to trade like this and win every day, there it is. Safetytrade.com. Safetytrade.com. Southwest. Wow, what fun. What fun. Nice. What fun is that? Wow. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. There's your open for you. All of them perfect. All of them perfect. All of them perfect. Look at that shit. Amazing. System's amazing. All right, guys. Y'all have a great day. I doubt, well, I might be on later. Nope, I don't think today. I don't think today. Everybody have a great Friday. It was Free Money Friday. It was so easy. God bless you all. Everyone have a wonderful day. Talk to y'all later.